Nobody produces quarterbacks like Texas.
I would kind of compare Preston to like Baker and Kyler.
I've been blessed with over 40 D1 offers.
This is just from today.
But this year is all about chasing a state title.
You're the #1 ranked team in the state of Texas, but for God's sakes, we need to show up and make sure we don't look like a bunch of idiots.
There are no easy wins in Texas. Our first matchup is the game of the year.
It's right now when we flip that switch.
In prime time.
So tonight, Hunt, just leave one for me, Deion.
It's Monday morning. So we just came off a great summer of work.
Oh, good spin!
You know, we all grinded through this Texas heat. It's brutal. I mean, Texas heat is different, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Got him a stick, got him a big hat.
I feel like in my first scrimmage, I did pretty well. Definitely made some mistakes that I won't be able to make on Thursday, but overall, I feel like I did pretty well.
1, 2, 3,
Okay, slick. You are aiming at the upfield shoulder of the corner.
So we just had our first skills meeting of the game week. It went pretty well. We installed some new formations, some new packages. We checked out the Trinity film from last week. It was their first game.
As you can see, he'll trigger on a slant. They want to make plays. They want to make the big play. They've got one of the best corners ever. One of their coaches yelling at them. They want to do well. They want to show off. They want to make plays.
The best way to watch film is to visualize like you're actually out there. I could see some tendencies that we need to take advantage of.
So Preston, like that's your read right there. Once you see the back of his helmet, you know I can rip that thing right now.
And I couldn't be more excited. All I want to do is hit the field and get going. The big thing we're going to be working on today is what they do when they show pressure.
Oh, way to redirect, way to redirect.
How we're going to take advantage of that.
Quit pushing him out of bounds. Tackle him.
And be getting the ball out quick. I'm trying to get it to my guys as fast as I can.
Give me 10, 10, 10.
And we got first game in 3 days.
Finish it, finish it.
It'll be the biggest home opener we've ever had. It's actually my first home opener. Well, we've actually never played the Cedar Hills before. They're not even in our division. You know, it's just all the hype built around it. You know, it being Deion's team.
I've had 1,000 people ask me, what do you think's gonna happen? How they look? What do you think? What do you think? The truth is it doesn't matter, right? Because that's not what's gonna win or lose the game. The people in here, how we play, that's what matters. How good can we be?
Now we've got our team meeting with Coach Cam. He's our sports psychologist. He was a former Texas high school football star, so our weekly meetings with Coach Cam is really what separates us from the rest of the teams in Texas.
1, 2, 3, Panthers!
Well, guys, it's finally nice to meet you. What we try to do here, what we try to facilitate, really communication. Communication is always more effective when everybody understands what's going on, right?
Being at a private school, it's a little bit different. We didn't all grow up in the same place. We haven't all been parish kids our whole life, you know, and so Cam really helps, you know, bring us together into that brotherhood that you need to be a state championship team.
In order to achieve the thing that you want to achieve, there's going to be distractions that have to be eliminated.
The things he says, just like, it always hits home.
The most important thing, you can't just do things like all the other programs in Texas and expect to be the guys at the end of the year.
All right, so we just finished our meeting with Coach Cam, feeling good, feeling energized. Now we're about to head to our optional lift, you know, just for recovery and maintenance work.
This is gonna be self-paced, low-key today. I do want you to get some legs in today.
So I'm done for the day, except got some homework tonight, and then heading off to cryotherapy. You know, just get my body right for Thursday. Gonna get a quick cryo session. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, how was practice?
It was good, it was pretty hot. Yeah, so in the chamber, it gets down to like -200 degrees. So it's basically like your body goes into survival mode and sends like a bunch of adrenaline and other stuff that you need, you know, just to help you recover. I started doing this like beginning of July, and I've been going every day since.
Okay, how tall are you?
Like 6'2".
I'm good.
Okay, what's your head? And what level do you like? 3. There we go. So do y'all have a good team this year?
Yeah. You know, we haven't played anyone yet, but
it's going to be a good year for sure.
There you go. You are all done.
Before September 1st, the only way coaches could talk to me was through Coach Novikov. But now they've been able to text me and send me DMs and stuff. So it's kind of been nonstop. I heard from a lot of head coaches on Saturday. I was watching teams just finish their games, and then an hour and a half later, I got a message from one of their coaches. A lot of them will just send graphics, just pictures with my name and number somehow associated in it. Sometimes they'll just let me know that I'm a high priority for them and that they're going to be recruiting me throughout the season. I know Coach Franklin at Penn State sent me a DM, Coach Pruitt at Tennessee, Coach Orgeron at LSU. This is just from today. I'll really start to focus in on my recruiting once the season's over. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. All right, so just got out of class, heading into our team meeting before practice. My brother was able to make it today. He's gonna be gray shirting at SMU this year, which means he'll start playing for SMU in January. So he's actually gonna be on the coaching staff this year. And he was a big part of our team last year. So last year we had a big culture change. We hadn't really been a winning team previously before that. And I think a huge credit to that was the leadership that Parker provided.
If you're the guy setting the pick, do you want him to go underneath you or over the top? Over the top. All right, guys.
Have a good day, boys.
Anyway, Demery.
Right now, we're just going through some plays, going through some 7-on-7.
There it is, good. There, good. That's it, Foster.
A lot of the plays we're working on this week, we've game planned specifically for our opponent.
Guys, we ran it the other day, 38 sprint lead.
Right now, we're just going through those plays, trying to execute them, trying to get the little details about them right.
Gabe, go, you're off. Yeah, he's at X.
Yeah, Preston's a really dynamic, exciting player. There's not really a play on the field that he can't make or a broken play that he can't make something out of nothing.
11.
Preston's even a better teammate than he is a player. He does a really good job bonding with his teammates and making sure he puts himself in a leadership role every single day.
Yep, right there.
Preston's really stepped up his game this year. He's doing a lot better job pre-snap, reading the defenses, understanding the schemes, and picking up on blitzes or whatever else they're throwing at him.
Get him! Oh, yeah, Toddy! Oh, my God!
That's just Gabe. This is our last real practice before a game on Thursday. Thursday, we got Trinity Christian Cedar Hill. They're going to try and out-athlete us. They got a lot of fast players, so, we're just going to have to
Wide now, Foster!
be disciplined and play our game.
Bruce is youngin'. He gonna go to everything just because he feel like it's gonna give him attention. But
That's how it is, though. You gotta get your exposure.
Oh, young bucks.
They have all the pieces, all the talent. It's just gonna be about them, how they come together, and they decide they're gonna commit 100%, and they can for sure win any game they play in.
Assignment football, execution, no penalties, no mistakes. We have to be completely focused. So make sure you know the game plan in and out. For 30 seconds, I just want you to think about this. How great it's gonna feel to win that game, okay? That's all your focus should be on. 3, 1, 2, 3. First Panther!
Man, that was awesome. I couldn't be more excited. It looked really good. No busts. It's gonna be exciting.
You got me kind of lit, Coach. What's up?
Seriously? Come on now. All right, first of all, it's a secret, so you gotta be the only one seeing it.
Oh, what is he? Bro, that is so dirty.
Close the door.
Just got done with practice, and Coach surprised us with the names on the back of our jerseys, so we were all pretty psyched about that.
Go, boy. And he got the captain, the captain.
That's so hard. Oh my God. That's crazy.
So after 8 o'clock, we'll hang them in the lockers, and then you guys will all get a T-shirt too, like you're asking about.
That is big time.
All right, let's go. Go home.
Eating a pregame meal for the game. About to go to meetings, suit up, and get ready.
This is going to be our first game of the season. Playing against Trinity Christian Cedar Hill, I think it's going to be a good test for us as a team.
We know they got a good defense. And obviously Shooter Sanders, we all know. All around good team. It's going to be a fun game to watch.
Tonight is the first night as a unit we're going out hunting.
So it's our first game of the season. It's gonna be on live television, and everyone's super hyped.
The strength of the wolf is in the pack. That's what makes them the best hunting predators on the planet. They watch, they chase, they hunt, they're disciplined, they execute. The strength of us is in the pack. That's a bunch of individuals over there. Okay, so tonight, hunt, keep hunting. We are never not hunting, no matter what happens. And at the end of the game, we're gonna drag that big carcass in here and have a party of a fucking lifetime. All right, but listen, just leave one for me, Deion fucking Sanders.
Prepared all we can. Now we gotta do is go and prove it.
Cedar Hill won the coin toss, and they actually wanted to come out with the ball.
Line out! Foster! Damn it, go!
They come out sustaining like an 8-minute drive, and it was ridiculous. I've never seen an offense do what they did to our defense in that first drive.
We've got to communicate.
Come on, offense. So we come out and get a huge gain on our first play, and all I'm thinking is just tempo. We ran a few more plays, maybe got another first down, and then we flipped the fields for the quarter. It ended on 4th down with a little whip route to Christian Benson. We just couldn't make the play.
Come on, defense. We need this one.
It's 6-0, and they're driving the ball down the field, getting 5-yard passes, 6-yard passes, 8-yard runs, just moving the ball down the field as steadily as they want to. They were surgical and precise.
That is terrible. We can't let the quarterback outside the pocket.
Our score at the half, our Parish Panthers 0, the Trinity Christian Tigers 13.
Do not walk around here and mope because you're getting beat by 13 points. It's the first half of a football game. I don't give a shit what the score is. It doesn't matter. I've been down 21 points and come back to win. Be the man. Come back. You have a choice to make. You either lay it down and just let them have it, or you take it. Be the man. Come back. You have a choice to make.
Going into half, we're down 13-0. Emotions are riding high.
Oh, just chill, man.
Just keep doing your assignments. No personal fouls, no tackles for losses.
Coming to the locker room, there's definitely some frustrations, but I'm feeling good. I'm just ready to get back out there.
I mean, we are one play away from this being a one-score ball game.
We've given them enough now. Make plays, unleash, dominate their ass in the second half.
Coming on the field, the lights are shining a little bit brighter.
Yes, sir.
We get the ball the first drive, and I'm throwing a swing to Caleb.
Come on, Caleb.
All Caleb had to do was make one guy miss. You can tell that City Hill's getting on their heels a little bit.
Hey, get up, man! Yo, we on TV, man. What's wrong with you?
Yes, sir.
We have the momentum. There's some pressure up the middle, but I just have to make one guy miss, and then Christian's wide open, and he walks into the end zone.
All night, baby, all night. Way to respond, baby. Hey, let's go.
I go up to Henry, I tell him, all we need is one stop. I promise we got this. And that's exactly what they did.
Catch it, sir. Ball.
The pass intercepted by 27.
That's a big time play.
You gotta stay under composure.
He can burn that corner.
We're down near the red zone.
Go to Z.
I give the ball to Christian, and he makes one of the most ridiculous moves I've ever seen, and he takes off in the end zone. So Cedar Hill comes out in their next drive. They fake to the running back and then give it to a reverse to a really, really fast guy. And he takes it all the way to the end zone.
God dang it, man! Come on, guys!
Later on in the fourth, Cedar Hill puts together another really great drive.
Guys, get a pass rusher in.
Their quarterback sees it in the end zone to put them up 27-21. They make the mistake of kicking the ball to Christian Benson, and he takes it about 80 yards down the field into the red zone. We get the 4th down. We got a play where we're trying to get Christian in the corner of the end zone. Unfortunately, we come up short. There's still time left on the clock, and it's definitely not over.
Gotta keep going.
On Cedar Hill's opening play of their drive, Noah Richards forces a huge fumble, and Caleb falls on top of it, giving us the ball back in their red zone. Yeah, our defense really came through in that moment, and it's our turn to capitalize. First play, Christian takes the ball right up the middle and touchdown. So Christian ties the game, and all we need is an extra point. But honestly, I assume that the extra point is just going to be automatic because I'm on the sideline talking to my line and receivers. And I turn my head around to see that it was blocked. And there's only a few seconds left. take this game into overtime.
We gotta stop them one time and score one time and this game is over. Let's go, be some dogs, do your assignment, do your job. 1, 2, 3, family.
In overtime, our defense does exactly what they were taught to do. 4th and 9, and Caleb Colt makes probably the biggest play of the game. Parker comes up to me and says, this is a legacy drive. This is a drive that you were made for. Coming out onto the field, it feels like we've been here before.
Hey, it's right now when we flip that switch. It's right now where we punch it in. Now, side.
I'm scrambling to my right side.
Run it, run it, run it!
I make one defender miss. It's basically just a race to the end zone. And then like the feeling is indescribable. It's the moments you dream about growing up as a kid, scoring a game-winning touchdown in overtime. It's just the greatest feeling in the world.
Our final score this evening, our Parish Panthers 33, Trinity Christian Cedar Hill Tigers 27.
Every year we go on our class retreat. This year we're heading out to Pine Cove in Tyler, Texas. Not really sure what we'll be doing, but pretty sure we'll just end up playing some football.
Preston! No! Oh! Dude, what the? You couldn't know. Oh!
I got center.
Against me?
Come on, Henry.
Yes. Did you catch that? Here, you.
Henry, you ready? Go.
Oh, shit. Drop it. That's why I play offense.
Overtime. Is it
We out here. Ah! Aiden, you don't want the smoke. I will cross you up. Oh! Oh yeah, he's on the ground. Look at him. Another fallen soldier.
Things are moving a little bit slow, but I think that's to be expected after a 4-day break. A win like that, but hopefully we'll get things going tomorrow and get ready for the game on Friday.
Been some time since we've seen each other, since an absolutely awesome win. Really happy for you guys, proud of y'all, excited. It's a good way to start off the year. This week, we just need to be more precise with our routes. Evan, you're running those curls like you run stops.
I probably saw the ball.
I don't know, man.
I was going to look for a block.
When there's criticism, there's also praise. So really good job here on the first play of the game. Beat him with speed, show the hands late. It's perfect. That's a way to be definitive with your route. Let's go. How's that, guys?
Week 2. Bro, it is week 2 of my junior season. I have maybe 20 more high school football games. So fresh. I've been throwing in like 4 days. Now it's hit. There it is. Oh, good hit. That's ridiculous.
Just got through our last Thursday walkthrough for the game. It was our fastest walkthrough ever, so things are looking good. We're looking smooth.
Okay, does everybody know how we do stickers? If it's above 5, we... And 10 is what? Christian Benson, 14. Hey, I couldn't be happier for a guy, right? To have a coming out party like that. His first year here wasn't easy, but he battled his ass off. It didn't go the way he thought it was gonna go when he came over here as a sophomore, but I'll tell you this about him. The hard work, the dedication made it all worth it. Now he's got everybody in the world calling about Christian Benson. Great job.
Just got a team meeting. Got a game tomorrow. I'm here with John Moore and Kenneth Borders. We're gonna get this man.
Sure. Dude, I have to take all of the tails off these.
How are you allergic to
the shell?
How?
I'm allergic to shellfish.
Like, that's just like a stupid question, but like how?
I don't know, bro.
And those aren't shellfish. Well. Hold on.
They're gonna be on your head in the comments.
But they still gonna tag me though, so it's all right.
You like that always, right?
Hey, get a quick view. Keep it still. Keep it still. I know you see the boys. I know you see the boys right here.
I'm excited for this year. You know, we played TC the first game.
Hold on. Vincent on Vincent.
Yeah.
On Vincent.
Yeah, I went Vincent on Vincent on Vincent. Leading up to the game, I was just nervous. I was antsy in classes. I couldn't focus. I was like on the down low watching like LaShawn McCoy highlights in class. I had to drop the first half because I was because of nerves still a little bit. But once we got into the locker room, you know, nobody felt down. Everybody was kind of up, and like we still felt like we could win. Caleb got one long run that set us up, and that's when I scored the first touchdown. And that's when everybody kind of like the energy kind of came back, and it just went uphill from there, or downhill from there. Yeah, it went downhill from there. Oh, it went uphill. It went uphill. Yeah, it went uphill from there. It was surreal. That's what I said. I think I'm like, yeah, it was surreal. We got a game tomorrow, you know. Gotta go home and get some rest, think about our assignment, be focused for the game, get ready to take the go.
Play Tyler Grace about at least an hour and a half away. Going out to the country, it's going to be a little bit of a different experience for us. So from the beginning of the game, we come out really hot. You know, with 8 in coverage, all you can really do is just step up into the pocket and try and make a play. My eyes go to the left, and I can see number 4 out of the corner of my eye right here, so I know I have to make him miss. After I get past number 4, I see 88 out of the corner of my eye, and give him a move to the inside, and I stick outside, and then at this point, it's just a foot race. And then I kind of just fall into the end zone.
Oh my God!
We score on our first drive, and our defense doesn't let up a single first down in the first half.
30 yards deep, go into the ball. Don't worry about underneath stuff.
We're in a 2-back. We got 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. I'm faking the stretch to the left. So I give my stretch fake, take 3 steps to the roll out, and I jump and I'm ready to throw it to Christian at this point, but I decided to tuck it because it was dangerous. I see green grass ahead of me. I'm trying to get as many yards as I can, but towards the end I'm just sprinting to get out of bounds, and there's 2 guys coming right at me, but they ended up hitting each other. Second half we come out and do the exact same thing.
Here we go!
Defense is playing lights out, and the offense is still clicking. We are a doubles formation, 2 receivers at both sides. They're both running 2-man concept. Catch the ball, take the first step, and Evan makes a great release at the line. I see the back of the corner's head and put it only where Evan can extend and catch it. And I leave it a little bit inside, so I ended up hitting him on his back hip, but Evan makes a great play. Touchdown's a touchdown. By the time we get into the 4th quarter, it's a running clock. We played a great game against Tyler Grace, but especially going to next week against a good team, we're really gonna have to work on our tempo. You know, getting on the ball fast and getting the play as quick as we can.
Shout out overtime!
That stuff will literally translate to a game.
Something wrong here, there's a disconnect.
There's gonna be a coach from Clemson coming to our game.
If you want me to say champ, you gotta turn it up! What the f was that?
So I just got word from Coach that I got Player of the Week from last week, so I'm gonna head out to the local TV station. I think they're gonna ask me some questions, you know, just say what's up.
Great to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Look at him all dressed
How you doing?
up. Coach Aaron, great to formally meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you. Thanks for having us out.
Listen, he may be taking my job dressed this way. I mean, he's got a face for TV. How about that?
Walking in that studio is pretty ridiculous. This is so cool.
And we welcome you into a very special edition this week, as it does feature one of the top junior quarterbacks, not just in the state, but in the entire country. His name is Preston Stone of Dallas Parish Episcopal, along head coach Daniel Novikov. Congrats on being named our private school Built for Tough Player of the Week.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
And a big win over Tyler Grace community last week. You received your first offer in 8th grade. I mean, you have nearly 50 now. You have so much attention surrounding you. Like, how do you handle that?
My freshman year that was when it started. Coaches were coming in just about every other day. By the end of the spring, I had about like 35 offers my freshman year. And so it was definitely a blessing for sure. And I didn't really know how to handle it at first, but you know, I had great support from my teammates and my brothers. And
yeah, your brothers have played a large part in your life, I know as well. You have one at Virginia.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How have they helped you become the player you are?
Well, obviously, yeah, so my oldest brother, he plays quarterback at the University of Virginia. So growing up, I definitely tried to model my game after him a lot. And he's really, you know, helped make me into the quarterback that I am today. And then especially with Coach Novakoff, he's taught me just about everything I know about the game of football. I really do have a lot to be grateful for.
Congrats again on being named our private school, Built for Tough.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
I don't care who we're playing on Friday. Get better every day if you want to win a state championship. You better pick it up, get a break. Hey, Trish Mob on 2, 1, 2. Trish Mob! Now start.
Y'all gotta do your job, D.
Hey, so look.
Monster.
Heads.
I just drove into the running back like, damn, it's not my fault. Hey. What are you getting mad at me for?
Chill out. All that stuff. Like, what happened?
Okay, first, car and runs, Henry boxing, car and falls. Then coach does all that, they come back. And then the next play, I run out. And you know how you slow down, you don't run into contact?
Yeah.
I slowed down.
Was it a catch or?
No, it was a run. And there was 2 guys there, so I kind of slowed into it. Yeah. And they tried to cut my so I was like, all right. And then Foster got boxed over there. And then they kept talking.
Now start. Yeah!
No, that's not. That's an entire problem is what that is. That's a reflection of it too.
Everybody up, let's go, everybody up, hurry up. Enough is enough. I watched it all freaking practice. You want to compete, great. I'm all for competing, but not all that other stuff. Does everybody understand? That's not what wins. That's what'll get you beat when the going gets tough and you turn and start losing your crap. So rather than have all the back and forth, that's where the leadership has to kick in, and we got to step up and get it under control.
We got to be better, bro. We got to talk about this later. Come on. Hey, Parish Panthers on me, Parish Panthers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Parish Panthers.
You got to get to the point where, we're not being a bunch of hotheads out here. It's pissing me off.
You know, things started to get chippy at one point about halfway through the practice. And, from there it just kept spiraling until, eventually there was a fight at the end of practice.
Well, that stuff will literally translate to a game.
Bro, we got to tell Coach Cam about this.
Tomorrow we're having another lunch meeting with Coach Cam, our sports psychologist, and that's definitely probably going to be the focal point of our meeting.
What's up, guys? Heard there was some chippiness this week.
It really got hyped up because of Faulkner and Galusha.
The coaches were
and
on
everyone
board.
else got into it.
Confront the issues that you need to confront. And getting chippy in practice and stuff like that, dude, that happens. But healthy confrontation says, hey, there's something wrong here, there's a disconnect in our team, and we're gonna get it straight, here and now. If you choose not to take offense, but you choose to be the guy that embraces criticism, you will exceed people's expectations. Does that make sense? Okay, cool.
That was the first point we made in our meeting.
Yeah.
Was just healthy confrontation.
Perfect.
I mean, honestly, it's a lot harder than it sounds,
It's the hardest because it involves going to the coaches too sometimes. That is what you see from NFL athletes, and they're not afraid to go talk to their coach and tell them what the pulse of the team is and where they feel culture could be improved upon. Make sense?
Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Coach told me earlier that there's going to be a coach from Clemson coming to our game.
What's up, man? What are you doing? Good to see you. Doing all right?
Yeah, obviously that's a big deal, and I'm super appreciative, but there's still only one goal on my mind right now.
All right, so X-Cross, why don't you tell me what you're thinking here?
I'm keying this guy right here.
So what's our best chance at a touchdown?
In the post.
Who's our key for the post?
Safety.
Safety. Then, if the safety bails, now who do I find?
Rashila.
See, man, it'll be a dogfight, but we'll see. We've got a couple injuries that are hurting us right now. We got a receiver and a linebacker hurt, so.
I thought this was a really bad ball. Slow hands, playing slow. So I keep trying to tell him just to play and move faster and practice. Stuff carries over into the game, whether we think it or not. All right, man.
Thank you.
See you in a bit.
Today we're playing Fort Worth All Saints.
We are all in. There is no escape hatch. Do not give them an ounce of life. They think they got a good football team. Let's show them what a #1 football team in the state of Texas.
This will probably be the best defense we've played so far. They're disciplined, they're strong, they're fast. It really should be a good matchup.
Hey, it's Friday night. Let's get ready to play some football.
All Saints starts off with the ball. They put together a pretty good drive.
First down.
They really should have had a touchdown, but Luke jumps in front of the ball and makes a great play. We forced them to kick field goal.
It is good. Saints with the first strike.
We have great field position, so we decided to go for it on fourth down. They're covering everything up pretty well from rollout to my right. I threw the ball across my body and...
Oh, Preston! Intercepted in the lane, and he might go all the way.
They go up 10-0 just a few minutes into the game.
And that is a Saints touchdown.
But things aren't looking too well for us.
68, slant. No. Timeout. Guys, coach.
We're looking pretty stagnant. Things aren't really clicking for us.
Hey, listen, everybody's got to relax and do your job, okay?
Hey, coach, I don't know if you saw.
Picked up by logical Sealine, and it is a Saints touchdown.
17-0 just a few minutes into the game.
Preston Stone taken down. Fumble on the handoff. Preston Stone recovers it.
We've never faced a situation like this before.
A half, the Saints up 17, Panthers 7.
Can I have everybody's attention? What the f was that? Come on! We're giving away this game. You want to be state champs? You gotta turn it up! You have to! We are busting so many assignments on offense, it makes me want to puke! Just execute! We cannot make dumb mistakes! Pick six, 3rd and 30, pass interference! Dumb! Personal fouls! Dumb! That won't win! We've dug ourselves a hole, we gotta dig out! You can do this! Get after them!
Coming out in the second half, we put together a great drive.
Field goal!
Perfect. Hey, this way you gotta step up and make a play. We gotta force a turnover, bro.
They probably didn't know that Luke used to be a receiver.
Yes, sir, we got it.
Just about every jump ball is his.
Let's go!
Karn takes us down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. We call the exact same play, except this time I pull it and there's a wide open crease.
Touchdown.
Give me that, let's go! Let's go! Hey, we got a whole quarter left, come on. Way to lead us there.
Following our touchdown, All Saints takes the ball down inside our 5. It's 4th and inches from the end zone. And then their quarterback punches it in.
And Hampton made for the Saints touchdown.
God dang it, come on, guys.
Offense, let's go. Guys, come here. Get on the ball as fast as you can. All right, let's go.
They drop just about everybody, so I gotta step up in the pocket and try and make a play. Make a few guys miss and find a lane to my right. And Evan leading me the whole way there. He takes the guy by his shoulder pads and drives him 10 yards down the field and then finishes him. And that's really what allowed me to get into the end zone.
Hughes buried into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play. That will be a hold on the Panthers.
The refs called him for a holding. There's really nothing you can do about it. You just got to go back out there and try and do it again. We get a few costly penalties. 4th and 10, we got Danny out at wide. And basically we're just giving him a jump ball. Deion makes a great play and breaks it up.
And that will be a ball game. 24, Panthers 17.
We got like 12 games left with this group, and I'm not letting Caleb Culp and Josue Munoz graduate without a championship, man. All right? We have to flip that switch. Right now is the turning point of our season. All right? What we do from here on out is going to decide what we are as a team. We are dedicating ourselves for the rest of the season. It's not an option. I love y'all.
Last time we came to Fort Worth, it was messy as hell. He treated everybody just like they were a threat.
My goodness!
Only the paranoid survive. Hit him twice in the head, get back on the bus, and do not let them think for 1 second this is going to be messy.
2 shots! 2 shots on 3, 2 shots on me! 1, 2, 3, 2 shots! Okay, let's go!
So just coming off our first loss of the season, captain's gonna get together, recuperate.
We have a lot of talent here, and I feel like we have taken things for granted. Like, we were 2-0 to start the season, and then we were just going out to practice like we expect to win.
During summer, I felt like that happiness, the joy was there. So I feel like we just need to focus on just having fun, like little kids.
I mean, I'm kind of past the point of trying to have fun, After the game, I stood at midfield just about 5 seconds and just took a mental snapshot. That was 60 kids celebrating right in front of us when it should have been ours.
Whoever we're gonna play, we're gonna get the best version of that team every week.
If we continue this path, do y'all see a ring in the future, bro? Because I do not, bro.
We got to put together a plan, something that all of us as a collective can be perfect at. And I honestly think what's going to be best for us for the rest of practice this week is every single time you step out for practice, you have to have a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah, we get it back today.
Man, let's go.
Oh, God.
So the meeting went pretty great. Every person in the room picked one tangible thing they're going to be held accountable for. We're all coming out today with a lot of energy and a lot of focus. Homecoming game is always one of the biggest games of the year. There's posters everywhere. Everyone's going to be there. We're going to try and bring as much energy as we can at practice today and ride that energy into homecoming.
That's it. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just won that rep. That's it. Oh, right there. Shaky right there. Hey, Evan, Javon, make sure y'all see pre-snap if it's 1 high, 2 high. Here we go. That's it. Nice job, guys. Great job. Hey, one thing real quick. Ever since I've been here, we haven't had a perfect record at home. So let's make that our goal going into this game, all right? Family on me. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family. Got our homecoming game tonight. About to head to the pep rally. Yeah!
Okay, we got a special presentation today.
Congratulations, Preston. Bill Forsyth, Player of the Week, Week 3. Congratulations, you earned it.
Had the pep rally, had our meetings before the game. Tonight we got TCA, it's our homecoming game, so should be a big game. First game after a tough loss, but we had a great week of practice and we're feeling really confident.
Look, this has been one of the longest weeks of my life because I've been waiting this whole week for tonight. I know we are a better team than we showed last Friday night. But let's go out there tonight, let's have fun, let's show the world what Parish football is really about. Let's go. All right?
About to get started here tonight. Panthers, Trojans, live from Parish Episcopal campus in Jackson. This is going to be a fun game. Thank you for joining us on this Friday night homecoming action. Nash takes the snap now, rolls out to the near side, has a man, a big hit laid there. My goodness!
Caleb was reading his keys and he could see it the whole way. A hit like that can sort of wake you up. But yeah, if it's a hit from Caleb Culp, then I'll pass.
Now start. Rope. Puts a handoff right up the middle. The Lynch cuts back to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone for a touchdown. leading this one 10-0, but already marching, trying to extend that lead. Stone with some time is going toward the end zone, has a man and is caught for the touchdown. Evan Green from Preston Stone, the 30-yard connection, and it's 16-0. And a very happy crowd here on homecoming. So first down, it's a handoff to Cole past the 40-yard line, has some blockers.
The DB takes an angle like he wants to hit him, so he just stops and just throws him into the ground. He reminds you, like Marion Barber when he used to just throw people.
Has a man open and one-handed grab.
He makes a ridiculous grab. I swear I overthrew him by 5 yards, and then he just chased it down and stuck a hand out.
Into the end zone for the touchdown, Caleb Culp. Oh my goodness, the senior.
Good game, baby! Oh my God! Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me?
And they're gonna do an onside kick. It went off of a Trojan. His spot battled for it around the 43-yard line. The Panthers say they have it, and they do. Stone looking. He has a man, is caught by Green into the end zone. Touchdown, Evan Green from Preston Stone. Panthers make a statement tonight. Stone gets the snap.
Oh, come here.
Coming back and making the grab, yes, Evan Green. Play action going toward the corner is caught. Gabriel Walls with the touchdown.
Yo! What's up, baby?
And we have all zeros on the clock, and that will do it. A good bounce back game here for the Panthers. And so I think this is a great building spot moving into the tough schedule that they have.
Great job on the win. All facets of the game played well. Offense, defense, special teams. Everybody did a great job. But now we have to keep rolling into the next week and then into the district. Have a good homecoming weekend. Break it out. Let's go.
Hey, best friends on me. Best friends on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's a great bounce back win. Had a lot of fun tonight. My boys went crazy. 2 touchdowns. One-handed touchdown for like 60 yards. The biggest hit I've seen all year. So it was a good game.
We just got done after a long night at practice. We're stopping at the local pizza shop. We're gonna grab a bite to eat.
Which one do you like more, that one or that? Well, I got a buffalo chicken and ranch slice, and then a meat lovers. I'm not fat though.
So both me and Colby were the new kids that transferred in. Caleb kind of
I got here last year.
Kind of gave us the hint to come join along. We both went to school with Caleb since like early. We knew him since like we was kids.
Me and Gabe were literally freshmen on varsity over there in Frisco. Oh my God.
So this is when me and Caleb were in middle school. We played on the same football team at Moss Middle School.
Yeah, Frisco.
So 4 years later, we back on the same team.
Right. And that's the best part about the season, honestly. Like some of the best things, like sharing it with guys that you've known for such a long time. When you know that you have something special, then it's even, you really got to work for it. So, like, oh my God, you missed that tackle. That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. That's a bus ride home.
Oh my God!
That's a bus ride home.
I'm not going. I'm not going with a bus ride home, no, bro. No, sir.
I promise you, if we drive 2 hours to Waco, I'm not driving 2 hours back sad.
No,
I'm not driving
no,
2
sir.
hours back sad.
If we continue to get better, we're gonna win state. Like, mark my words.
I've been using this phrase all week to the point of driving everybody nuts at the school. And the phrase is only the paranoid survive. Back in college, a guy came and spoke to us. His name was Richard Marchenko. He's one of those Navy SEALs. And that was one of his points of his message was only the paranoid survive. But he was so paranoid about everybody that he treated everybody the same, just like they were a threat. Okay, and the other message he sent was when they would go on a mission, right, they didn't make it messy. They got to the point where they were going and left before anybody knew what happened. So if you apply that to today, we're back in Fort Worth, where last time we came to Fort Worth, it was messy as hell. Our goal tonight is to come to Fort Worth, get off the bus, hit them twice in the head, get back on the bus and go before they ever even know what happened.
Two shots on me, 2 shots on me. 1, 2, 3, 2 shots. Man, let's go.
Back to Fort Worth, play Fort Worth Christian. It'll be our last non-district game of the season. Coach Novikov drew up the Tim Tebow jump pass. I take a few steps like I'm about to run the ball. Just pop it over to Blake for a touchdown.
Communicate to each other and then play football. Everybody understands? That's terrible, man. Hey, good job, G. Now it's time. Now it's time.
Oh, get off me. Benson's literally like, he's a mini bulldozer.
I got it, I'm off.
Go zone action with a quick out on the outside to Evan, and real quick, and he makes a play and shows his speed. Maybe he thought there was like a camera right at the pylon or something.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm pretty sure Grubbs knew they were gonna kick an onside, and so Coach put those in there. He was really, really fast. I didn't know he had speed like that.
Now time. Here we go, Gabe. 1, 2, 3,
Just got a good win against Fort Worth Christian. It's Dunn week.
Done game.
We got knocked off by Dunn twice last year, so this is gonna be one of the biggest games of the year. It's gonna be a good one.
We needed all the help we can get this week.
It's losing to Dunn in the playoffs that gets you out of bed. I've come up short 2 years in a row.
Oh, I love
It eats at you. You can't really compare Friday Night Lights in Texas.
Stop! Ejected? They're ejected.
I want to win a state championship. The only way to do that is to get through Bishop Dunn.
Shoving, mouthing, waiting, all the above. Yes, sir!
This is after practice. I haven't thrown the Parker in a while. He hurt his ACL last year, and he was rehabbing all spring. But yeah, we probably haven't thrown since the summer. Chasing a state championship with Parker, that was one of the most special experiences of my life. It's the pinnacle of high school football, really. We're both 100% dedicated to the same goal. He's my best friend.
He's really bad.
Wait, do you know where he's going to college?
You better go to SMU. I don't know where he's going.
Last year, going into our first Dunn game, we were undefeated. We hadn't really faced any competition yet. And Dunn was state champions last year. Catch. So yeah, that first game against Dunn was playing basically a hurricane. They play with a chip on their shoulder for sure. They'll talk the whole game. They'll try and get you out of your comfort zone. Yeah, the final score of that game was 16-7. I fumbled on the 1 yard line in that game. I was definitely heartbroken after that. That second Dunn game, we were playing at SMU and in front of a big crowd. Parker was hurt for that game. Caleb got hurt that game. I've come up short 2 years in a row. It eats at you. Those Saturday mornings, it's losing to Dunn in the playoffs that gets you out of bed. There's not much in the world I love more than football. Playing under the lights for a state championship doesn't get much more special than that, especially doing it with people you love. There's an element of pressure, it's what I've been working towards my whole life. It's why I used to go see Kyler every week. You can't really compare it, Friday Night Lights in Texas.
So every Friday morning, I come to school. I get so anxious, nervous, whatever, that I leave. And I go to the church, and I take these medals and bless them with the holy water and pray and hope that nobody gets hurt. And then I put them in the kids' locker afterwards, and usually they tie them on their shoe or they put them in their shoulder pads and they keep them with them. And the theory is that it's supposed to keep you safe or whatever, it gives you an extra edge is the theory from Notre Dame, and they've been doing it since, I guess, the first football game, but they pass them out before every game, so we've just been doing the same thing. Really, it's a way for me to try to manage my crazy anxiety on game days. I don't think people really realize how much we care about the kids and how much we want them to have success. So this game is the first district game Bishop done, so this will give whoever wins this game a 1-0 start in district and put you on a path to a better playoff seed and a better district finish and all those things. I mean, obviously the first district game you want to come out, have a good showing and win and get on the right track. So this one I need to be an especially good visit to the church. We need all the help we can get this week.
All right, man. For those of you that have been here and been a part of the program, like, you guys know what this game means. There's history between these two teams. These are the guys that stood between what we were looking to accomplish last year of finishing the year as champions. These were the guys that took that away from us. So it's about to go to another level, man. And this is the time as a team to be hitting on all cylinders. And you're gonna get a team that provokes you. Like, they thrive off of watching you get shaken up. What this is about tonight is doing something that's never been done before here.
I want to win a state championship just as bad as everybody else in this room does, and the only way to do that is to get through Bishop Dunn.
Last year we should have beat them, and this game to me means more than anything. I remember their quarterback after we had lost, and he walked by me and he laughed at me. That was a lack of respect right there. That's just straight up disrespect.
I don't want to be any other team more than I want to be Bishop Dunn, bro. Like, this game right here is honor, bro. Like, and I'm gonna honor every last one of y'all, every last play.
Let's go! Let's go! All right. 1, 2, 3, win!
Hey, Panther fans!
Teams number 3 and 4 in the TAPS rankings as the Panthers host Bishop Dunn. So now it's time to see that impressive defense for Parish to step out on the field. Pulling a big hit there. That was Luke Bridges and just throwing him into the turf. He was forced out in there. Munoz, the ball came out the middle. He was down. Gets the sack, brings up first down.
Let's go, Sway! Hey, great job. We've got to communicate better. We're better than they are. Do you understand? We got to stay down low. We got to play leverage. Everybody got it? Now, side.
Oh. Going to be a quick pass out to
Go
Caleb.
score, go score, go score!
Stone will hand off to Cole, goes to the outside, breaks one tackle, is fighting for the goal line. It's out right about the 2.
Roll!
It's going to be a pitch out to Benson, makes a man miss, going to that far sideline. It's going to be close. 4th and goal on the 1. Then they're going to be stopped short.
Damn it, he didn't get in.
The keep by Evans. Evans rolling out, has a man. Caught a big hit right at the 20. It's the linebacker, Kenneth Borders, making his presence known. That was Noah Richards on a high snap, able to bring it in, and the punter is going to go for it. Gets knocked out short. It's going to be a handoff to Lynch. He's untouched, and the Panthers strike first. It's going to be a play action. Short hop this one. Just a little low.
Catch the ball, Evan.
Green not able to bring it in. And this one's going to sail over the head of Stone. He's racing back and will fall on it. Stone gets it blocked, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Takes the snap, backs up, he's looking, has some room. He's going to be chasing that sideline, gets it, and is knocked out at the 10.
Oh, I love it!
Johnson in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to no doubt a touchdown.
We want the pocket to look like this. You went here and you stood right there. That's not flushing him anywhere.
Now tight.
Benson, not even rallied.
Easy, Joe. Easy, Joe. Easy, Joe. You're better than him.
Getting a little bit chippy down there.
Now tight.
Stone again rolling out. Knocked out, and that one is going to be clearly a late hit.
Ben's just fired up now.
Now tight.
Stone has time.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Down has Culp is caught and is down at the 22-yard line.
Now tight.
Going to be a keeper by Stone. Has some blocks. Makes one more move. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Preston Stone.
That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it, baby.
First down and 10 now. Again, being pressured. Gets hit hard. A flag is thrown. The ball is out. Being returned. For the moment, it's a defensive touchdown for the Panthers in Latin.
Yes! Let's go!
Even with the hold, they could not stay in front of Josue Munoz again. God, he has been everywhere in this first half. 2.5 sacks already.
It's a good first half, all right? The key to this half now is to finish. And we got to stop making mistakes. Mistakes are what are killing us. Execute perfectly. No penalties. All right, let's go. Break it out. Let's go.
Let's go. It's round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, set.
It's going to be a handoff and in easily. It's another touchdown for Taryn Lynch.
Our Panthers 28, Falcons 6.
And this one is going to go over the head of Reed Boyster and out of the end zone.
We haven't had one good punt all night.
27-yard line. This one is caught. Still on his feet, past the first down and more. Makes a man miss into Falcons territory. Still going. What a play.
Andrew Merrick in the box as a linebacker, showing off the hand and the move.
8 again to Lynch. Stiff arms one guy. Stood up. And another flag coming in.
Hey, what?
The Stone trying to
down.
Guys, listen. Keep your cool and don't say a word to anybody. Does everybody understand me? Keep your cool.
Okay. That's why 9's gone and 3's gone. They're both ejected.
Ejected?
They're ejected.
What did 3 do?
Shoving, mouthing, baiting, all of the above, and that's what I want stopped.
Foster's out. Foster's got to go to the locker room. Foster, they threw you out. No, you got to go to the locker room. Relax, relax, relax.
I think they are going to throw him out of the game.
Now, tight.
Hand off to Lynch, cuts back, bounces off a few, and will spin into the end zone. It's the hat trick for Taryn Lynch.
Oh my God, bro!
Really proud of the effort by everybody here. It was a collective effort by everybody. All right, this is one step. Great work by everybody. Break it out. Let's go. You got, oh, hey, you got the music. 1, 2, 3, family!
I mean, it was a business trip, you know. We knew what we had to come out and do. No, but you gotta have like, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. It's a done deal.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yo, what if the maintenance guy like locks him in? Diego.
He's still in there.
He said he didn't sleep last night, so he's gonna be there all night.
He was slumped in the health room. We closed the door. We turned off all the lights. Bro, we tried to wake him up, bro. We knocked on the door, slammed it. He was out, bro.
Outside.
That was a damn good throw. Huh? That was a damn good throw.
Tight.
That's one of those like. I feel like admitting it is okay.
You wish it was in the game.
Wait, Robert, is he still not out here?
Huh? No, because he fell asleep in the meeting.
just didn't wake him up. He's gonna wake him up. He'll be like, yeah. So he's just gonna wake up and nobody's in the room. Honestly, knowing Diego, he's gonna have to wake him up after practice. He'll be like, he could try to go start putting his shoulder pads on. No?
Diego just woke up. Diego just woke up. Diego! Diego!
You're so goofy. Dude, I swear he got scared, woke up, got scared, and just went home. Like, that's what anybody else would have done. That's what anyone would have done.
The cleaning person woke him up.
Are you serious?
He was catching some shit.
Some person
He was in his rapid eye movement phase.
And then he heard a vacuum.
Oh. Hey, so he fell asleep in the meeting, as no one ever woke him up, so he's been asleep for the past 2 hours.
This is homecoming for them tonight. So they picked you out of all the teams on their schedule as the patsy for homecoming. You don't pick somebody for homecoming unless you think you can beat them. Nobody wants to lose on their homecoming. So they went down the schedule, looked at the games they had, and said, which one of these teams can we beat? Oh, there they are, Parish. There's the sucker. That's disrespect. So make them regret that decision where they will never ever choose you for homecoming again.
Live from Rufino Stadium on the campus of Bishop Lynch High School. It is homecoming tonight here for the Bishop Lynch Friars, and they have the esteemed pleasure of hosting a very, very good football team in this Parish Episcopal squad.
This year, they scheduled us for their homecoming game. I guess they thought that they could whoop up on us.
Deep down the left sideline, though, on the first play, and that is complete in the hands of Gabe Walls, and just like that, Parish Episcopal across midfield.
Outside.
Stone throws to the far side, and that's a touchdown in the hands of Evan Green.
Have them just run a little slur route. Great way to start the drive, great way to start the game.
This is where things can get a little bit tricky. If they do try to go to the air, they try to run for it, and they put the football on the deck. Fumble picked up by Parish Episcopal. It's Panther football deep in Bishop Lynch territory.
Let's go!
56 to play here. First quarter on Thursday Night Lights. A little bit of a misnomer tonight as we're playing on a Friday, and this looks like touchdown number 2. It is. Into the end zone goes Caleb Culp on the reception from Preston Stone, and a very quick start for the Parish Episcopal offense.
Once you get into that rhythm, all the pressure that you might have had going into that game sort of falls off your shoulders.
Darius Boyd, did he put the ball on the deck again? Bishop Lynch thinks they have it, and it's apparently still a live football. Out of the pile with it comes Keegan Addison. He's still on his feet. Parish Episcopal somehow coming up with a loose football. Halfway through this first quarter, Preston Stone with his first running play of the day, taking it himself and getting to the outside. Stone trying to get to the corner. Stone, hesitation, dives to the pylon, touchdown, Parish Episcopal. 38 yards on the run, and Stone makes it a 3-score game.
This is probably the best we've ever come out in my career at Parish, ever. Bro, we are clicking,
Tosses on the near side for Boyd, penetration in the backfield, ball loose again. Picked up again by Parish Episcopal. Henry Partridge to the house, touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, but we do have a flag on the field.
Flag down on the 39-yard line. The big question here will be whether it was before or after the change of possession.
This flag will bring it back.
What's the flag?
Hold up.
Won't you just wait and be patient and hush?
This is ridiculous.
Coach, back over here, okay?
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty after the play, so it is indeed going to remain Parish Episcopal football, but that penalty pulls a touchdown off the board.
You gotta relax with the penalties. This is ridiculous. Everybody needs to settle down and shut up. Just play football. This guy's gonna call all kind of penalties. Just play football.
We stacked like 4 penalties on top of each other.
We've had more penalties in the last 2 minutes than plays.
Find ourselves in about 3rd and 35.
Stone firing deep downfield. He's got an open man. It's complete in the hands of Evan Green. First down. They convert on 3rd and 34.
Outside.
Stone flushed, chased, flag flies. Aiden Howard right on his back.
I mean, at that point, the penalties were definitely causing us way more problems than the defense.
My fault. Gotta get rid of the ball.
Who's open? Who's open? Trying to get that first.
Momentarily picking up the first down, but the initial signal is yet again that it will be against Parish Episcopal, and we'll back them up yet again.
Penalties just keep stacking on top of each other. We keep having to convert, and finally we get some points on the board.
And it's 33-7, Parish Episcopal. And Gutierrez there to kick it off this time. Why not try it, right? You're down 26, and instead, here goes Christian Benson up the middle. Benson across midfield. Little hesitation, and he's still going. Benson inside the 25, inside the 20. Foot race to the pylon. Christian Benson, touchdown. Wow. That will be all this game requires. 54-14 the final score. Parish Episcopal, a dominant performance on the road, and they move to 6-1 on the year.
You know, we ain't got no school today, so nothing else to do. We're gonna get a little competitive and go kart. So loser has to practice in full game uniform.
Yeah, you got a big boy head.
More Fusion prepared me for this.
Don't get caught lacking. Don't get caught lacking.
Dude, I'm a pro, bro. I'm a pro.
Yes, sir.
Damn, Joe is eating. 26-316. Come on, D. Last lap.
Joe the winner! I had to represent it like a true champion.
Shut up. Be quiet, Joe.
I'm worried.
No, I am not worried about you, bro.
Bro, I don't even need the break. Y'all should be getting nervous, bro.
Don't get last, Noah. Noah was talking the most, and he's in dead last. I didn't mean to do my brothers like that, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know. I'm the second best of the week.
What'd you get?
Hey, top of the losers bracket.
What was your time? What was your time?
It was 28 seconds. Yeah. Bro, top of the losers bracket though. Come on now, that gotta count for something.
Caleb was going a whole second slower than I was.
Acting like I didn't have to pass all people I do.
He wouldn't let me pass him in general.
So that just means you're a bad driver. Yeah, I don't have my license and I beat you.
Shut up, you're
Exactly. How do you feel about practicing in full pads?
Not good. That's so stupid that the youngest kid who never has driven in his life gets
none of them have beat my time, though.
And I barely lost too.
I beat Robert and I'm younger than him and I don't have my license.
I've never driven a car in my life.
Adam, I literally beat your first time.
No, you.
We should have went to the fair. Should have went to the fair.
24!
Hey, poor little Daniel down there. Got to dress up in all game day uniform tomorrow for practice. Yes, sir.
My heart of hearts, I won because I got better today.
Thank you for joining us tonight on this cold and rainy evening. But again, it's going to be another fun matchup between a couple of really high-powered teams.
By far the worst conditions we've played in all year.
Stone with a handoff to Lynch, going to the outside, looking for the edge, runs over.
Oh my goodness!
Has some room, still going, and will be knocked out to the 29-yard line. What a run for number 28.
A little bit of bad blood between us and Prestonwood throughout the past few years.
A quick pass out toward the sidelines, caught by Green, sidesteps one person, has some room, and no one's going to catch him. It's a touchdown, Evan Green.
Last year they were the only team that beat up on us pretty good.
Let's go!
Hey, Deion!
Listen, it's an emotional game, so you got to make sure everybody calms down. Keep them calm, be the leader.
And in motion, and there's trouble with the snap. Is going to be picked up by the man in motion, and they are a trio. The ball is out. There is 3 or 4 white jerseys there, and the Panthers recover.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, sorry.
Going toward the end zone, has a man wide open and is caught. A touchdown, Caleb Cole. So 14-0 Panthers. So the Lions trying to answer and perhaps keep pace with the Panthers, and it's another quarterback keeper, has some room, is going to get to the edge and is in for the touchdown. 14-6 lead in the Panthers offense. We'll get it right back. running backs. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, fakes the pitch, and now has some room up the middle, past the 40. It's going to be a foot race as he gets past midfield and is tripped up and is down at the 35-yard line.
If I didn't move him up, he's always scored.
Play action, Stone with the pump fake, has a man, has a step and is caught to the 20, to the 10, touchdown Evan Green. So that'll do it for the first half of action. 27-6, an impressive start for the Panthers.
Don't go out there and let them up. They're on the mat. Choke them out and finish the fight. Get after their ass in the second half. Do not give them an ounce of light.
That was cold.
Make sure, there you go. That's right, that's a sign right there. Make sure you do not let them think for 1 second, then get back in this ballgame. Now tight.
Play action has a man, it's Green, is caught, slips out of a tackle, and there is the hat trick for Evan Green. Another touchdown for number 1. From Preston Stone, they're going with a fake. Rolling out. Still has some blockers and is in. Gabriel Grubbs finds the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Go, Caleb!
And they'll try a fake of their own. And it won't look good. The ball is out. And the Panthers are going to return it all the way back. So that's how this game will end. Panthers pick it up and return it, a scoop and score. All smiles, all celebrations for that Panthers team. Another convincing road win.
We're going to the NBC station, get the bobblehead for Player of the Week.
How'd you find out about this, Coach?
I guess they DM'd you on Twitter, right?
What they said?
They make a bobblehead.
Yeah. Actually, I have a picture of the bobblehead.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, he sent it to me. I think they give it to you, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what this is. It's on the show, they present it to him live. It's live TV, so if you screw it up, they'll turn it back.
It's on live?
Yeah.
I guess I'm excited. I mean, I really don't know what to expect.
This is Wingstop Inside High School Sports with Pat Doney.
Parish Episcopal quarterback Preston Stone has been lighting up the scoreboard all season. But in a huge task game against Prestonwood, he really put on a show. Stone threw for 266 yards and 5 touchdowns as the Panthers beat Prestonwood 44-19.
Look at those moves. I'm digging that right there. Preston joining us in studio along with his coach, Daniel Novikov. All right, man, here's the bobblehead. What do you think?
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's awesome.
Last week against Prestonwood, 3 of your 5 touchdown passes were in the first half. What did that mean to you guys, and how much did you think that kind of helped you get the momentum going the right way?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we'd never beat Prestonwood before, so obviously starting off hot helped us a lot.
Daniel, what's it been like coaching this guy? I mean, he has all these offers, all this attention, #1 dual threat quarterback in the nation for next year. When you hear that, what's it been like handling that, and how has he handled it, and what's it been like coaching?
Well, first of all, he's a great player. That's obvious. You can see that from the highlights. But what most people don't realize is what a good teammate he is, what a good person he is, and what a great leader he is. He really makes our program go, and he's the heartbeat of it. So it's been a pleasure to coach him.
And Preston, you haven't won a TAP state title in 5 years. Feel like you maybe have the chance with this group. What do you feel like the potential is for this group, and why has this team been so successful this year?
Oh yeah, well, state championship's definitely been the goal since day one. We've all really come together to make a great brotherhood. We've won 7 in a row now, so we should have some momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah, great chance. I'm looking forward to watching it going forward. Thank you guys for being in studio. Congratulations on your success so far.
Thanks so much for having us. Appreciate it. We going hardcore or smiling?
That's right.
Did you see I got extra meatballs this week?
I did, yes, appreciate it. Whose random plate of carbs is this? Definitely not mine. Hey, Preston, are those your carbs? Because they're not mine. Yeah, Coach, what's up? Alabama? That's crazy. Are you serious? You said Clemson's here to watch me? No way. Georgia? All right, Coach. Yeah, can you tell Nick Saban I said thank you? All right, Coach. Bye. Dude, I just got an offer from Alabama.
So another district matchup tonight. Parish coming in 7-1 overall, 3-0 in district. And you look at John Paul, 6-2 overall, and then 1-1 in district. A very exciting matchup tonight. An empty backfield to start off the game, and has a man wide open, and is caught at the 35. It's going to be a handoff to Lynch, and he falls into the end zone for the touchdown. Stone rolling out, has a man, and is caught in the end zone. Bring the house a big hit there. Steps back with some time, looking down the middle, and is caught. Caleb Culp. What a catch by number 19. Stone alone in the backfield, has a man, is caught by Culp, has the 40, breaks the tackle, and now has some blocks. It's a full race down to the sideline. No one's going to catch him. There is a flag down at midfield.
That is terrible. Why don't you just go for it? We're going to fake punt it. Kick it.
That's going to be a fake. It's a direct snap. And it's a first down.
Keegan Addison.
Number 28, he's got a lot of room. Breaks through one tackle.
Inside the 20, a stiff arm. He'll press the goal line.
Oh, it's big hit. Oh! The ball is out. It's going to be a super score.
That's what I'm talking about!
James under center. It's going to be a handoff and is met in the backfield. There is big Blake Burris, and they're going to throw a flag. Then it will be a penalty against Blake Burris on the celebration.
Keep the same energy.
Fielded by Culp at the 16-yard line. Able to go up the middle, has some blocks. Oh yeah. No one's going to catch him. It's a touchdown, Caleb Culp.
Let's go!
It's okay. And that's a quick strike for Parish. Congratulations to the 2019 Parish Episcopal Panthers District Champions. And there's Burris right there.
Don't bring me my money!
We got Cornerstone next week.
Yes, sir.
And then after Cornerstone, heading to state for sure.
That's the goal.
That's all we gotta say.
My mom tried to edge me up one time and she cut off my eyebrow.
Bro, my mom used to do mine, and whenever I was younger, I look at pictures and I'm like, whoa.
I tried to get right here.
Don't ever let your mom.
And I turned the razor like this, and I was like, zzz, I heard like the zzz.
Oh,
but I didn't know until the next day, and I got to school, and somebody, look at his eyebrow. Exposed.
Alright, so we just had a bye week, and we're finna go roller skating, you know, have some fun.
These skates will not go up. Joe! Vincent, Christian, help me, bro.
I'm made for this.
Jai had to celebrate his birthday and he chose to come here, but I don't skate though, so let's just say a family incident has happened here before. My sister broke her leg, so I don't want to be the second coming of the leg breaker, so I'm having a good time from the sideline.
Well, I'm gonna bust my behind.
Look at Aiden, bro.
Alright, it's gonna be a one-lap race all the way around the cones on the sound of the whistle.
Go, Corey! Oh! Go! Hey, go, Corey!
First, second, and third.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy.
We are just a few moments away from the beginning of senior night matchup as Parish takes on Cornerstone Christian Warriors. Parish sitting at 8-1 on the year, as this will be their final homestand before playoffs. Pressure behind, ball comes out. Burris trying to drop on it. It is going to be picked up by the Panthers.
That's right.
Will receive the pass on a flat
makes a man miss. Now a second, streaking down the sideline, 20-15. Stone has a man open in the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go!
Back to pass, going deep as Caleb Colt in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Oyster with a little pooch onside. Bouncing on it, oh, couldn't let it go. Looks like Kenneth Porter's got a chance.
That's right.
And he will come up with it.
Great kick, Reed!
Stone now trying to go deep for Evan Green. Green brings it in. Flag on the play, but I don't know how he did it. Evan Green hauling it in around the 45 of the Warriors. Finds Benson at the 15, makes a man miss, and whoopses into the end zone. Holly trying to get the short man intercepted. Great play that time at the 25. No flags on the field. Caleb Colt makes a man miss at the 30. Stiff arm at the 20. Breaks the tackle at the 10. Touchdown Panthers. 79 yards on the pick six.
But I was not going down.
Yes, sir. I like that.
Is that the first pick six? First pick six, first pick, first everything.
This honestly needs to be our girthiest drive of the game.
That's right.
Stone rolling now to his left. Tries to make a man miss. Oh!
Throw the ball, Preston.
And into the corner. Preston Stone. A beautiful run. Make it 17-yard touchdown scamper.
That was my last play on the Smurf there. I would wear the touchdown hat, but there's too many mean people in the comments.
40-0, they win this one against Cornerstone Christian. 9-1. Parish finishes the season on top. Get a bye in the first round. A very, very impressive game.
The only people that matter to me are right here in this huddle and standing right here. These coaches, it's us against everybody else. We need all hands on deck to go win this thing.
Come December 6th, we'll have the biggest party ever.
1, 2, 3, family! That's it, baby. That's it. That's a wrap.
This is playoff football.
Never won state.
Somebody's gonna give you one chance in life and you're either gonna make it or you're not.
We really haven't been tested all year except for Cedar Hill.
There's somebody out there, number one, that thinks you're soft. They think they're gonna come in there and hit you in the mouth and make you quit.
Even like looking back on it, I still don't really know what happened.
They're gonna know what exactly happened in Abilene, Texas.
Even if everyone has like an off day today, like we could have an on day. Have you ever heard the term on day? Like I've heard like I was on today, but like I've never heard I'm gonna have an on day. I'm gonna have an on day today. Come on now. Faster than you. I'm faster than you. Do you think you could truck me?
It would probably be like.
Do you think you could truck me or hurdle me?
Hurdle.
Diego, I think you might be my best friend. I got lost. I would have slid. Actually, no, I wouldn't hurdle. You ever go undefeated at Coppell?
No, we just lost. Never won state.
Coppell's never won state. I remember the Trinity. That's the rivalry I remember.
That was such a good. It was one.
Because they were both like the best teams in the state.
One of the best high school football games I've ever.
Yeah, the game winner. I was there. We really haven't been tested all year except for Cedar Hill. Except for Texas. Even like looking back on it, I still don't really know what happened. Besides, you know, giving up 17 and 2 minutes.
There was a touchdown that was called back. You had
Punt block.
Punt block. Pick 6.
6 for touchdown. Without the punt block.
Yeah, they scored 10 points.
I think they scored 1 defensive touchdown and extra field goal. So.
Yeah, because I know we won the second half. I think like from the start of the second half of All Saints was when like we figured out our offense.
You never know when it's going to be your turn to go in the game, and if you don't know what to do, you're going to look like an idiot. And that'll be on you.
Eyes up.
And don't say, oh, I didn't get any reps or whatever. It's not the problem. I mean, that's not how life works. You get one chance. Somebody's going to give you one chance in life, and you're either going to make it or you're not. All right? I want to set the stage for you a little bit. We had an opportunity this Saturday to play at the Star. The reason they don't want to play at the Star is because he's confident he can kick your in Abilene. It's live bullets now. All right, you can get shot. There is no tomorrow. They think they're going to come in there and hit you in the mouth and make you quit. And they think we're a finesse football team that throws the ball around and does all this, doesn't play any defense, has a bunch of pretty boy guys that are rated, and he said all that kind of stuff. I don't think he really understands who is on this football team. You guys have heard me tell the Secretariat story over and over again. Once everybody realized Secretariat was a good racehorse, they tried all kind of stuff to beat it. Get out in front of it, make it run from ahead, all those kind of things to see if they could beat it. Nobody could beat Secretariat. Same type of deal here, all right? But I need you to understand, okay, that there's somebody out there, number one, that thinks you're soft, and they think they're gonna beat you. So I hope, and I know you guys will rectify that situation, so we shake hands at the end, right? They're gonna know what exactly happened in Abilene, Texas. And we're gonna punish them for not letting us play at the Star.
What y'all doing today?
Gotta get a dub. Hopefully, at least. I mean, we prepared well, so we'll see. What's up?
It's kind of crazy. It's my first time ever going to the playoffs, so I'm trying to soak everything in. We should win state, and we've been saying that since June, and nothing's changed. I think we're ready.
How you feeling before this game?
I feel healthy. I feel loose.
If I ever find myself struggling tonight, I'll just think of my happy place.
But this is playoff football. This is what you've worked hard for the whole year to get to this point. You've earned the right to go out there, to have fun. The one thing I know about this room is we got some war daddies in here. So show it tonight the true meaning of what a war daddy is. And I told you this quote, when I need you the most, you gave me your best. Tonight is the night I need you the most. So give me your best. All right, let's go double tap them, take care of business. Yeah! Bang on me, bang on 3, 1, 2, 3, bang!
And welcome to Anthony Field on the campus of Abilene Christian University for tonight's second round matchup between the Parish Panthers and the Midland Christian Mustangs.
Now, sorry.
First play of the game, Stone steps back, has a man wide open. It is Benson. And after one play, they are into Mustangs territory, the 47-yard line.
Ready, 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 ready. Now, sorry.
Stone going deep, has a man and is caught. It's Culp to the 5, end zone, touchdown Panthers. Preston Stone showing off the cannon. 47 yards, Stone to Culp. 2-play scoring drive, and the Panthers strike first.
Come on, dog, right there. Come on, dog. Reverse!
And he is met right away and is dragged down.
Over his head!
Yes. High snap goes over the puncher's head.
Safety, safety!
Out of the back of the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Panthers get 2 points. They now have a 8-0 lead, and they will get the ball back on the free kick.
Now, tight!
Second round playoff action. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Stone makes a man miss, has some blocks, going back to the outside, to the corner, and is in for the touchdown. A 28-yard touchdown run from Preston Stone.
Great read that time. Now a 2-touchdown lead. almost intercepted.
Come here! Hey, who do you got in for him?
I got it!
You got it?
Line drive kick.
You're good, you're good!
Fielded at the 40.
Go.
Demers makes a couple of men miss and now has some room. One man to beat, sidesteps him. No one's going to catch him. That's another touchdown for the Panthers.
Daniel Demery able to take it on the punt return for the score, and it's a 3-possession game.
Rolling to the near sideline, has a man that's caught.
Get to the flipping middle of the field! Right there, Noah!
Looks like the Mustangs are finally getting it figured out.
Where are you going? Sit in the flat!
Man in motion. Stepping back as a man and got hit hard. Right at the 40, knocks it loose, Caleb Culp.
74 Shirley, F post. 74 Shirley, F post.
We're coming to get you, radio now!
Steps back, has time, has a man open over the middle. It's Green, it is caught past midfield and is knocked down at the 40-yard line.
Now try it.
Backfield again, 12 seconds left. Stone stepping back. Now we'll make a run for it. There's 6 seconds left. He's going to get enough for the first down. He gets down at the 24-yard line. 3 seconds on the play clock. Boyster will attempt a 41-yarder to give him a 24-0 lead into the break. It's a good snap. It's a good hold. The kick is up, has the plenty of leg, and that one is off the post. And good. Oh my goodness. As we head into the halftime break, a 24-0 lead for the Panthers.
The next part is to finish this. Do not let them up off the mat. Keep the throttle down. Nothing is done. There's a half of football left. Does everybody understand? Finish it. Let's go.
And welcome back to Anthony Field.
Now tight.
Stone looks, has a man. It's caught by Green, makes a man miss, and is able to walk into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
30-0. Parish leads this one. Kenneth Borders and Keegan Addison, and the duo will get a sack.
Second down and 2. They'll hand it off to Benson again. Is able to cut loose, go into the end zone, and is in. That's another touchdown, but this time it's Christian Benson.
Make it 37-0 as we stand. The Panthers lead this one over the Mustangs of Midland.
Carlisle steps back, getting rushed immediately, and is taken down Latnick again. And that will do it as the Panthers defeat Midland Christian 44-6 and will advance to the state semifinals.
This is a good one. It was a good win, but it's not the one we want. All right, that's a good first step. It's exactly what we want. It's a little rusty, but we hadn't played in 2 weeks, so that's fine. We'll clean it up next week and be back on our game. All right, proud of you guys. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get
We want BB! We want BB! Best no me! 1, 2, 3!
Five-step drop. Stone directing traffic. Has a wide open look up the middle. Misses one tackler. Through the middle. Leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Parish. Airborne Stone.
Today is Thanksgiving. You like my hair, Coach?
No.
I need more lettuce. It would look good if I had lettuce. I think I cut it all Saints week, and I haven't cut it since. And we haven't lost since, so I probably won't cut it until after we win state. Thanksgiving's usually the best practice.
Come on.
Get to go home, eat a lot of food, watch some football,
So calm.
Asparagus,
you don't What's gonna be on your plate?
I like everything.
Dressing.
Bro, we get the Hawaiian rolls.
Bro, you know, did you say stuffing? It's called dressing. Yeah, it's called dressing. Hey, bro, I'm about to eat all the banana pudding. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, chest pie.
It's Thanksgiving, boy.
I'm gonna get fat as hell.
So we're heading to state semifinals, playing St. Thomas at the Star in Frisco.
St. Thomas beat BL 21-7, and we put up 20 in the first quarter against BL. So
it was like 28.
That's clean, though.
It was 28 because I said it was gonna be a 100-point game.
Yeah, that's clean that St. Thomas said yes to the Star, though. I respect them for that. I feel like this is a brotherhood. This team has really come together this year, and we've developed relationships with each other, and we're just it's like a band of brothers. That's what I would call it, a band of brothers, a Parish football. I should get threes going on for this. Looking over also to see the video and be like, they're playing basketball.
What are you doing? Play basketball. Where are your ankle braces?
Is this after the season?
Let's play basketball.
Three-star running back, Corin Lynch. Oh, he got the foams on too. He ready to hoop.
I feel like with this team and with this school, it's been really easy to like make friends and develop relationships with people because they're just different around here.
I'll shoot for ball.
I'll shoot for ball.
All right, you can shoot for it.
I know.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
I've never ever met a running back that was good at basketball. Like to this day. He know better than to drive. 2-1.
The way things are going is just perfect, and the way we band together, like there's no fighting between us.
You smacked my whole arm. I hope you done.
Hell yeah.
You done bigger than me.
Hell yeah.
He made it. Travel?
If we win a state championship, that would be a lifelong dream. So I've won a state championship before. I was in Virginia, and we won a state championship my sophomore year at Christ Church School. But like winning a Texas state championship, there's nothing like it.
Oh, Corin.
Get there, Rocky. Finish this up.
He made it. That's your fault.
Hey, baby. Yes, sir, that's G.
He carried. You didn't do anything.
I thought I was gonna splash.
Like I know most people are just saying like, oh, it's just football, but it's not. In Texas, it's not just football. It's life.
As I was thinking about, today, being able to play in the Star, like one of the coolest venues that you could ever play high school football in.
Yeah.
There's just like something about this charisma of Texas high school football, especially at this time of the year. Dude, it's unbeatable. So the one thing that I really wanted to do today was just kind of like refocus that perspective for you guys. Show everybody in the state tonight, like show those people that even watch nationally, what this Parish team is really capable of. We got one more obstacle left.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate you. We love you.
All right, love you guys.
See you later.
See you, Coach.
Look, man, there's not a lot that needs to be said right now. All right, we are back in the state semifinals. It's been a long year to get back to this point. A ton of work, a ton of hours by a ton of people. Think about all the 6 a.m. workouts, all the time spent perfecting your craft, doing everything possible to get back to this moment right here, right now. It's in front of you right here. You got to go seize it. You're on the biggest stage high school football has to offer. Okay, it doesn't get much better than that. The better performers, the bigger the stage, the better they perform. That's what we got in here, a bunch of guys that rise to whatever the occasion is and exceed expectations. So take all the emotion out of it and surgically dissect them. If you get after them up front, they'll quit. So have each other's back, double tap them, and let's go on to the next round. Let's go, break it out, let's go.
Family on me, family on three. 1, 2, 3, go.
Let's go, boys, let's go. Teams ready to take the field in what is the TAPS Division I state semifinals. It's the Parish Episcopal Panthers and the St. Thomas Eagles.
Look. 10.
Plenty of time for Preston Stone, rolling out to his right. However, St. Thomas forces a fumble. Luckily for the Panthers, it's out of bounds.
Let's go, we're good, let's go. Now, tight.
5 wide set for Parish. 3-step drop for Stone, looking deep over the middle, nothing going there. Has to roll out to his right, pressure coming from behind. Stone still trying to direct traffic. He's going to be brought down from behind, and the Eagles come out firing.
So now Reed Boyster back to punt it away, and it is an ugly one.
Wow. Things could not have started better for the Eagles and much worse for the Panthers. A sack on the final play of the drive, and then a punt that ends up with a net gain of about 9 yards.
Base, 3 Cali.
Having to roll out to his right. He is not a scrambling quarterback, and he's brought down from behind. Big number 99, Blake Burris, in on the stop. 3-man front for Parish, stepping up in the pocket. He's pressured and brought down from behind. Parish defense comes up big, and the Panthers, Josue Munoz makes the stop.
Let's go, trips right, 49 sprint, sharp. Trips right, ready. Down tight.
Play action right over the middle. Caleb Colt breaks free, far sideline, all the way down to the 30-yard line before he's dragged down from behind. Colt, 5'10", 185, and he explodes for a huge gain.
Down tight.
Into that 3-wide receiver set. Lob ball, far side, over the shoulder, it's caught. Touchdown Panthers. Christian Benson finds Pater, and Parish takes the lead early.
What's up, Benson?
Put him in motion. Quick drop for Kopp. Pressure coming from the outside. He's going to be sacked again. Munoz, for the second time today, gets in the backfield and takes down Maddox Kopp.
Back to pass now, and getting absolutely laid out that time. Good job coming on the tackle was Gabriel Grubbs.
Setting up for a field goal attempt. This one is blocked off to the side. Parish gets a hand on it. Caleb Colt comes flying in out of nowhere.
And they will keep the board clean.
Let's go, baby, let's go. No point.
Big play. Has to get a free play now on the false start.
And it is caught with the fingertips. Parish dials it up. Gabriel Walls makes a magnificent grab, waist high, as he carries it into the end zone. The second touchdown pass of the night for Preston Stone, and it's a 2-score lead for Parish.
Man, let's go!
Booting it away. Boyster, a high arcing kick right at the goal line. That is about as perfect of a kickoff as you could ask for. Bonner has it, shakes off one tackle. This is trouble. Far side to the numbers. All the way to the 40, Bonner shoved out of bounds. A touchdown-saving tackle by Daniel Demery. Third time in the red zone for the Eagles. Can they come up with points? Over the middle, completion, close to the first down marker. He has it.
Guys, come listen! Since we called a timeout, I would look for some sort of 2-point play, like some sort of tricky motion type play. Pay attention. Stabber zero, let's go.
In the Eagles offense. Play action over the middle, cut, complete, touchdown. Okay, back to a 1-score game.
Down tight.
Stone looking right over the middle. That one complete on a laser into the hands of Caleb Cole.
Hey, let's go. 10 KP, empty right Omaha, Hurry up. Down tight.
5-step drop. Stone directing traffic. Has a wide open look up the middle. Misses one tackler. Through the middle. Leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Parish. Airborne Stone. And he flies into the end zone for 6. And the first half has come to a close. 21-7. Parish on top.
Every coach I've talked to, coach, they can't run the ball, so you're good there. That's what I see on film, but apparently they can run the ball because we're letting them. That's a sense of pride. Shut that down. Make them throw the ball. Everyone understand?
We didn't play our best half of football. That's okay. We got to come out and dominate in the second half. Your life is on the line right now. Play like it. Dominate them. All right, let's go. Break it out. Let's go. Right pass.
This one's going deep.
Going deep, but it is intercepted. Noah Love in the secondary had a step on the receiver, turned into a receiver himself, and the captain reels it in for a first turnover of the day. You talk about a momentum shift. Hand off to Benson. He'll push through a pile. Stays on his feet. Bounces to the outside. Benson to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And giving off the Saquon Barkley celebration, arms waving around.
It's a 20-point advantage for Parish, and St. Thomas has their backs against the wall here in the third quarter. Now here's Stone, fakes the pitch, breaks back to his left, slices his way through the defense and into the end zone. Preston Stone with a second rushing touchdown of the game, and Parish with the dagger in the fourth quarter, 34-7.
Go, get the first, get the
Benson
first.
with a huge hole, far side, bye-bye. Christian Benson in the end zone for the third time today.
I think that's about good night.
41-14. The Parish Episcopal Panthers are going to their first state title game since 2014.
Yeah! Let's go win state! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
It's quite an accomplishment. Soak it in for tonight, and then tomorrow, back to work, all right? We got to go get them. We didn't come all this way to turn back now, all right? Break it out, let's go.
Family on me, family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family! These are the games you dream about.
Hey, dude, we got 4
We let him, we gave him a jersey, gave him some pads for tonight.
Show him your last name.
Yeah.
Show him your last name. You better remember it.
That's Lil Benson.
That's Lil Benson.
Lil Benson.
Pro piece.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
First off, congratulations. You guys are in a state championship game. There are not a lot of individuals that get this opportunity. Sometimes in life that doesn't happen. Sometimes the best team doesn't win. Luckily, you guys have an opportunity. You want to leave a legacy, and this is that week. Everybody understand?
I think, especially at practice, it's got to be a little bit more up-tempo, instinct, for sure.
Yes, we are here, bro, but we still got a job ahead.
Yeah, we got one more.
Good, get it around your hip.
Every 10 minutes, I'll hear someone just say the word state, and that it gives me a tingle every time.
Let's get moving.
I don't want you to go into this game thinking it's going to be a cakewalk, because I promise you it will not. John Paul is much better now. They're not going to let us do what we did to them last time.
They're not the same team, but shoot, we're not the same team either, right?
Right. Every rep you take is a state championship game, because I've never played in a bigger football game than this one.
This is my family. That's practice. That's practice.
So the thing that's scaring me right now is I see and hear people taking this too lightly.
Usually Coach Days over there calling plays, but they have no supervision.
I swear, there's nothing better than a Parish sunset. It's the blue field. That's what makes it look so cool.
Everyone in high school football will remember their final game, win or lose. I remember mine. Played Southlake, third round of the playoffs. We were undefeated going into the game, and it's just not a good feeling to lose.
Trying to raise a banner in the gym.
Yeah.
With everyone there, wear a ring to prom.
What was that?
We got work to do, but we know what will happen if we get this done.
They can't beat us, bro. The only way we lose is we beat ourselves.
Because they can't run with us. No one in our district, no one in the whole league can run with us.
One-on-one, ready.
Even though we've played them again, I would like you to prepare like we have not played them. Everybody understands. Get your mind right, you're ready to win a state championship. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
It's time. Bye-bye to the hair. So, freshman year, I said, as soon as we're going to state, I was a shaving #1, sat in my head and get a mullet. Now the time is here, so We're going to the locker room. I'm having Noah Rich, my D-line, cut my hair, give me a mullet, and maybe we'll see if some other teammates are going to do it too.
Right ear, left ear. I don't know what that do, but I'll just listen.
What number is this? What number is this?
This is 2.
Oh, this is a. It's all going.
No, you didn't. No, I didn't, bro. That's just baby hair. Sing, sing. W for the zone. Hey, ears. Cut it about.
Do not touch the top of my hair.
It's not gonna go.
You just got stuck in that right. They're scissors. Do not cut my hair.
Scissors are right here. Oh, we're not cutting it.
Hey, you got stuck, didn't you, though?
You almost cut my hair with scissors. Oh, that was good.
Number 1.
For someone who's not a professional, I'd give it a 6.
Y'all be disrespecting me.
Who did that?
So that's my cheerleader's reaction. What do you think? Hey, rate it.
A 1 out of 10. I give it a 3. Does mom know you did it?
She said for me to get a haircut, and I said okay. We're home. We're gonna show mom the haircut. Hey, mom, I'm home. It was good. Thank you. Can I show you something?
Sure, let's go. Oh no! What happened? Oh no! You have the most beautiful hair, Dustin!
Team haircut.
No.
Yeah, let them come out.
Who cut it? No.
Number 1.
Business trip, always. No fun involved. So after the game, we get to celebrate.
The fact that they're even on this field right now is a sign of disrespect. Like, he's gotta go grab this right now, all right? Let's go! Yes, sir!
The number of the day is 4. That means you seniors have 4 more quarters in your career. That's it. There's no more next week. There's no more, I'll get them next time. You got to win 4 quarters. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. This is about as big as it gets.
Now, son.
Let's go overtime.
Shout out OT, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
You aren't going to win this game in one play. You're going to have to win it every single play. You can come out here and do all the barking, all the chirping, all the talking you want. But at some point, you're going to have to strap the helmet on. You're going to have to do something instead of talk about it.
It's time to show them who the best team in the state is right now. Here we go. I love all of y'all. Family on me. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby.
It all comes down to this, the state championship between the Parish Episcopal Panthers and John Paul II and the Cardinals. Panthers looking for their 3rd state championship in the decade, and John Paul winning their first playoff games ever just a few weeks ago. We are ready to kick off the 2019 state championship from Waco, Texas. James has the pass, and that one is caught past the 35. That'll be enough to move the chains for a first down to the 39-yard line. This one is a screen. Able to break out of 1 tackle, gets past midfield, and that's going to be another first down.
I don't care if these guys go out. The only thing we can't do is give up plays like that.
So another first down, this time on the 36. James steps back, has a man open. That one's caught at the 15 to the 10. Is going to go to the end zone, and the Cardinals strike first.
Something caught the defense off guard there.
The point after was good.
Hey, relax. It's a football game.
It's going to be a quarterback keeper for Stone. There's a flag on the play, but Stone has a lot of room. Gets upended right around the 46-yard line.
Ready. That's
Stone again stepping back, setting up the screen, has some blockers downfield. It's Benson, still on his feet. He's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian Benson, 29 yards for the score on the screen pass. Benson slipping in and out of tackles. So 6.5 to go in the first quarter, 7-7 as the Panthers respond.
Great drive. 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 Now time.
There'll be another run play. The ball is out. That looks like the Cardinals fell on it. And the Cardinals do grab it at the 45-yard line. So Lynch, in his first carry, puts it on the ground and the Cardinals recover. Lynch has had a phenomenal season. That was intercepted. It goes right back and has some blockers now past midfield to the 40 and is dragged down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Ready. Now tight.
From a high snap, misdirection or a delay to Lynch, and high steps into the end zone for the touchdown. 14-7, Panthers now lead, and again, all set up by that Bridges interception. Plays right there, runs into Blake Burris, and Burris sends him back. It's going to be a defensive stand.
Watch the fake! Watch the ball!
And it's going to be a fake. They run it up the middle. It's going to be close. He's short.
Oh, my.
The Panthers defense stands tall.
I can tell you that it's edge of your seat every play.
Here we go. Third down has the man. It's caught inside the 10. It's Culp, and that's enough for the first down.
Down tight.
It's a handoff to Benson, and that is in for the touchdown. Benson's second of the game.
Credit 28 Carr and Lynch with a lead block on that play, clearing the way for his buddy.
So 21-7, 11-14 to go in the first half of action. 35 now, late shift on the defense, and has a man wide open behind everyone to the 20, to the 10, into the end zone. It's a quick strike for the Cardinals.
Well, that's how you get back into a state championship game right there.
And that'll bring an end to the first half. And the Panthers have a 2-score lead going into the break and will get the ball to start the second half as we are halfway through the 2019 state championship game here in Waco, Texas.
They're really not playing with us. It may feel like it right now, but I'm going to show you exactly what happened. Where are they trying to throw the ball? They want to throw it here. They want to throw it here. They want to throw it here and here and here and here. Everybody understand? Not the flat. So make them throw the flat and then come down and make tackles. Make them drive the ball down the field and you're fine.
Let's go, guys. Break it out. Let's go.
We are ready for the second half of action. 28-14. Panthers with the lead, and we'll start. And it's a quarterback keeper all the way. Stone has some room. To the 30, 20, 10. They're not going to catch him. He dives from the pylon. He's in. Preston Stone. I mean, what a big play. Diving at the last moment into the pylon for the touchdown. Now it's a 3-score game.
Yeah, this is where big-time players shine, is on this kind of a stage.
The ball is out. The ball is out. Munoz was there to make the tackle. And the Panthers recover. Kenneth Borders with the football. Jose Munoz knocked it loose. Kenneth Borders recovers.
Gentlemen, that's what great defenses do. You understand? Yes, sir. They force turnovers. They take the ball away. That's what I'm talking about. Victory, take a knee.
One more kneel down, and that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Parish Panthers are 2019 state champions.
You guys have made this season truly the most special football season I've ever been a part of. Watching the excitement of everybody on this team when that clock hit 0 was incredible. You know, it makes doing this all worthwhile. For the entire game, they didn't convert a 3rd or 4th down. Everybody looks at us like we're some sort of huge high-flying passing team. We ran for 260 some odd yards and controlled the clock and pounded them and grounded out and beat them into submission.
Bro, we did it, bro. Hey, Dealey to stay champ. Right? Dealey to stay champ.
Some light. We just made it back to the school.
Some light. What are we number?
Number one. We do this just for fun. Just for fun. Our hard work led to this championship. State rings too. Pick your ring, diamond ring.
I'm here in San Antonio at the All-American Bowl, and I'm actually committing, so I'm really excited.
The moment is here. LSU, Penn State, SMU, Texas, and USC. Who's it going to be?
First, I just want to thank God, my family, my teammates back home, my coaches, and everybody that's been with me throughout this process. And for the next 4 years, I'll be attending Southern Methodist University. Pony up. This process is finally over. It started in 8th grade. This is crazy. I found a home in SMU. That couldn't be more excited for me and my family. And to be able to do it here on a national stage it's incredible. You know, I've always felt home at SMU. I just couldn't be more excited.
Let's go!
Hey, yo, click below on this video to get drippy.
You know that. And check out the rest of the videos right here because they fire.
And subscribe right here, too. You see that?
Yeah, right here.
Right there. Thank you.